All right, good morning everyone. First time tuning in, I'm Chris, and this is Pia's Projects. So today escalated a little bit more than expected. First off, we have Lance here, all the way from Kentucky.
How's it going?
And so I bought this truck because there was some rust on it. Well, actually, because this broke off, all right? Well, we wanted to see how bad everything was, so we pulled the bed off. Well, actually, it's not bad. It's dirty, it's flaking a little bit, but everything is solid. So we're clean it up, put some, I think I still have some Pour 15, put that on it, and probably paint some things, replace the shocks, fix the tabs, and then, you know, get things going. Also, picked up some wheels for this, and yeah, gonna need tires because those are 11 years old. And then eventually, probably even paint the chalkboard hood. But yeah, let's get some stuff rolling, fix some things, and see what we can all get done today.
Gotta love GM vehicles and fucking signposts.
Oh yeah, everyone loves the side post. Isn't that right, Lance?
Oh, everyone loves side post.
Alright. Yeah, the battery's dead. Guess where I have a good battery, though? Right there. Oh, shit. Alright, so for those wondering, 87, oh yeah, it blinks too much, 87,091 miles. And I'm telling you, it sounds like a low mileage car as well. Because those that have heard, my truck doesn't, the other truck does not sound like this at all. So, alright, we're gonna move into the shade because, well, it is summer and it's hot. And if you guys are wondering, AC works too. Alright, I know a lot of you have had rusty stuff. That is not a bad bolt. It slid right out, okay? Yeah, I mean, Ugga Dugga helps, but even then, the rust, it wasn't rusted to it or welded to it with rust. So, the good thing is, now we get to make one of these. I need to clean on top of there as well. But all right, shocks removed. I'm gonna use this as a template to make a new bracket. Because there we go. I still need to clean up here before we paint and pressure wash this thing. And then everything else has been wire wheeled. It's got some flaky stuff, but once we wash it all, it'll be fine. All right. Old bracket's off. Pressure washer not doing what it needs to do, so I'm gonna take the wire wheel, go over everything again, and then we'll figure out how to make this bracket. Okay, I gotta look, see what metal I have. I have to go pick something up. Okay. All right, to catch everyone back up. Well, I guess not even catching back up because you guys were just watching 2 seconds ago. But for me, all right, this is what we're replacing. Basically, I am going to use that right here as reference to measure off of before I place this one. There's actually two, so I need to make sure. Yeah, it looks like it should go because it lines up with the shock down there. But first off, I'm gonna wire wheel it some more. I actually do have, I think I have some flap discs as well. We'll make sure the surface is as clean as possible. Get things marked, measure, and then tack it on, right? And then we'll do a full weld. So that's what I did. The 10 is right there on that corner. So I'm just gonna set it up the same way. If you notice, there's a little bit of an angle. Well, the angle is so it goes right to the bottom shock. And basically angle and set it up the same way. So right here. All right. We'll hold it, tack it, go from there. Well, some of it's good, some of it is not, and it's still very hot. Tomorrow, holy cow. Tomorrow I'm gonna take the grinder, smooth it out, let's see if there's any actual big gaps, fill those in, and then put some Pour 15 on it. It'll be good for the for this. Then in a couple days I'll throw the shocks on and whatnot. Honestly, I was just trying to burn this in. Gives it time to cool off, and then later I can get things ready. All right, Pour 15. I'm sure a lot of people have seen it. It's a rust preserver, and basically I'm gonna use it and paint over the whole frame, at least this back half. I'm gonna go over it, see how much we can get done. Probably, I don't remember if it needs, how much time it needs to dry between coats. Application, applying thin coats, then apply minimal. Always apply minimal, 2 coats. Basically, I'm coating everything that is metal. With the exception of the exhaust. Alright, everything's wiped down. Now I'm just going to paint it. Thin coats over the whole frame. I'll probably do another thin coat in the morning. Let it dry during the day. Spray paint it. And we'll go from there. All right, frame is coated in the Pour 15. Looks like there's a couple spots I missed, but what we're gonna do is I'm painting it as well, but I'm actually gonna do that outside. The weather is great. Also, this doesn't need to be perfect. So just good opportunity to just do that. Once the paint is dry and good, throw shocks on it, and then later today my brother will be here and we will toss the bed on. So yeah, ready for this to be together so then I could sell that. I don't know. We'll see what goes from there. Also, so applications came back from, well, first wave of applications for Overcrest Rally. And guess what? We're in. Guess what? We need to buckle down on this. So basically, from now on, all I'm working on is the Scirocco. This is basically done. And then, yeah, I do one more thing I have to do to the Rabbit truck before Maggie Valley. That should take an evening. And then the rest is just Scirocco time. Motor, that's what I'm focusing on this week. Belts, timing, putting it all back together, right? Cooling system, just try to freshen it all up. New plugs and wires, I'm pretty sure I ordered. If not, I'll get some on order. But yeah, stay tuned. This is coming up. Let's finish this. All right, a little bit of an update. So I have painted everything, okay? Even did some trim paint up here. So this was faded. All right. This is almost ready. I'll throw the shocks on in the rear. But I already did one front shock, just like not thinking about it. But it's pretty easy. Up here, there is 15 millimeter bolt or nut to the stud. And then down here, these are this is 21 bolt with nut. Pull those out, replace it. So this is like an OEM replacement. And actually, well, I just threw the other one away. It's what was on the front. So gonna put this wheel on, put the other front on, and then we'll toss the rear shocks on. Probably put a plate on it and maybe drive around. Also, if I haven't shown, those are the tires on these wheels. Give it a little more meaty look. All right, so I installed Monroe shocks. It has a coil. I don't think it's coil over because you can't. It's not an adjustable coil over. We'll put it that way. But yeah, we're installed, torqued, and anti-seize. Put on the bolts. I'm gonna get it in position to put a bed on, but that might be a little bit later. So basically done. They'll get new tires this week. The bed will go on, and yeah, I appreciate everyone. This little side project. Ultimately, just give me another daily driver option. But yeah, Scirocco. That's the focus. That's the goal. Okay. Be sure to like, comment, subscribe. I thank all of you for watching. Leave some comments, and looking forward to seeing y'all out there. Okay. Don't forget, there's always a solution.